time will you be back?
Oh, expect me when you see me. There's a lot to do with Alan being so unreliable these days. I don't know what'll happen to the business if he carries on like this.
Well, there's no hurry. No need to rush back.
All right. See you later.
Yeah. Hi, Rachel. She's gone.
How's the pheasant count this morning?
It's not looking good. I reckon another 50 birds went yesterday.
You can't go on like this. We'll have nothing left for the shoot.
Well, I've patrolled as much as I can, but I can't be everywhere at once.
Can't beat them, join them.
What do you mean?
If you're right and it is Seth Armstrong's doing, and I think you are, then get him on your side instead of trying to outwit him. Give him his job back.
There's no way Seth Armstrong's going to beat me. I'll get a security firm in.
It's like taking a sledgehammer to crack a nut. This is a little local dispute and it should be settled locally.
And how much cooperation am I getting locally? We still haven't got any beaters for the shoot.
Like I said, get him on your side.
That may be how you do it, Frank. But that's not how I intend to do it. How many security men do you think we're going to need?
What are you doing here?
I'm not here.
Oh, then I must be hallucinating.
I thought your mum and dad were away.
They are. Hang on, I thought you'd disappeared.
I have. I'd have come in for a bit of a warm.
Yeah, you look freezing.
Betty's locked caravan. I ain't got a key.
Oh, have you been living there then?
Not to work to anybody, eh?
Yeah, only if you promise not to tell anybody I've been bunking school.
It's a deal. Any chance of a cup of tea?
So, how long have you got?
All afternoon. I'll have to be back for this evening's surgery, though. We've got this locum coming in.
We? Sounds like you ran the practice.
I sometimes feel as if I do.
I'm glad you could come.
So, what are we going to do with the afternoon? Are you expecting anyone?
Definitely not.
Hi.
Rachel.
Rachel just called in, see if I needed anything.
Oh, it was nice of you. I just came to have a word about Dad and Kim. I'm a bit worried about them.
Shall I make a pot of tea?
Yeah, thanks. Dad and Kim, they're fine. Dad's getting better.
I'm not sure Kim thinks he is. I wish he's taking over the business. She'll be tying up his shoelaces next.
If you're worried, talk to him, not me.
Well, this is obviously not the right time. Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. So, what are we going to do with the afternoon?
I don't believe this.
It's not our day.
Hello. It's my dad. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not sure. He wants to come round. Look, I don't know whether I'll be here. I'm not sure what my plans are.
We're going out.
Yeah, I'm going out. Yeah, can't we make it tomorrow instead?
No, Alan?
No, Alan. He's away as often as he's here these days.
Business will be in trouble if he goes on like this.
Well, he's had a tough time.
Yeah. And bank managers have hard hearts.
A pint, please, and another one of whatever my friend here's on.
What are you doing here?
Oh, testing the lie of the land. Help yourself, too.
I was going to give you a call.
The road to hell, eh? You know what that is, don't you? It's paved with good intentions.
Well, we always knew it was going to be a long haul. Can we go somewhere and talk privately?
Well, I've finished my drink.
Let's go there.
What's all that about?
Nothing that'll do anybody any good, if you ask me.
All right.
Pollard's always on the make. Looks like his friend's the same.
Not much of a friend from what I saw.
No.
Are you going to the stables there?
No, I'm just doing the one job today.
Why don't you let me take you out game farm? It'll do you good to get some fresh air.
You don't give up, do you?
No. Just friends.
No, I've got to get home. Lots of things to sort out, including a dripping tap. That's an urgent need of a plumber.
I could do that.
What?
Mend your dripping tap's probably only a washer. I'd like to do what I can to help you and Chris out.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, no problem. I can do that instead of going for a walk.
Dad?
Oh, hello. Business slack?
No. No. Business is looking up.
Good. That's all that matters.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I thought you were keen to build up your practice.
Oh, I am. I just mean that business isn't everything. There are people, too.
Yes. Look, if you've got a personal problem, you can always talk to me, you know.
It's not me that's got the problem. It's you.
Oh, I'll be fine, as long as I take it easy.
I'm not talking about your heart. I'm talking about you and Kim. What's happening about your wedding plans?
I leave all that to her.
And she spends all her time at the game farm or the heritage farm or talking to the accountant.
Zoe.
And don't try and tell me that she doesn't because I have seen it for myself.
Somebody's got to run the business.
Well, at the moment, it looks like she thinks more about the business than she does about you. Talk to her, Dad. Before it's too late.
You've hardly touched it. Didn't you like it?
That was lovely. Stomach must have shrunk while you were away. I missed you a lot while you were in Leeds.
I missed you.
It's great having you back. We haven't really talked about what happened while you were away, have we?
What is there to talk about?
This librarian. Where did you meet him?
What is this, Jack? The third degree?
Just taking an interest.
No, you're not. You're prying.
Why shouldn't I pry? You're my wife.
Yes.
And I love you.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This business is supposed to be secret.
What business?
The prison. Our development plan.
That was our plan. It isn't anymore. It's been scuppered by a stubborn old woman.
Just for the time being.
Don't try and tell me there's a way out of this. It was your job to get the land and mine to get the planning permission. And now Betty Eggleton's holding us both to ransom.
We just need a little time.
We'll never get the land from her.
Yes, we will.
I've put money into this, and there's nothing to show for it.
Look, Betty Eggleton won't hold us up for much longer.
Promises.
No, fact. But I tell you what, if you do want to promise, you come barging up to me like that in public again, and I'll fix you, see if I don't.
Who do you think you are? Talking to me like that?
Look, without me, your crooked little scheme wouldn't have gone off the ground in the first place. Now, do you mind? I've got far better things to do than talk to you.
What's he doing here?
He just came in for a cup of tea and he seems to have settled in.
What for the night?
Oh, don't. What am I going to do? Biff's going to be coming over soon.
Biff coming round, is he?
Yes.
Do your parents know about this?
Well, I'm helping him out. I mean, Biff's mum's away, so I said I'd give him something to eat, and I've got to cook for Luke and me anyway.
Yeah, I think I'll be out.
Well, he won't be here for long, and I'll behave.
Courting, are you?
Well, not exactly.
It's all right, love. I've been young myself. I remember when me and Betty were courting. We never got a chance to be on our own, the what you like an hawk in 1940s. All we could do was just hold hands. I reckon if me and Betty had more on a chance, I might have popped question before Wally Eggleton got to her.
I can't really imagine Betty holding hands.
Lovely she were. Just a slip of a lass. Anyway, I better be on my way.
Oh, are you going?
Aye, back out into cold and wet, love. You don't want me playing gooseberry, do you?
It's a bit of a mix and match. That's what happens when you do things last minute.
It's brilliant. Hey, I'll do that.
Thanks.
At least my arms still work.
There's quite a lot of you that still works.
Yeah,
Look, I don't want it to be a misunderstanding.
I don't think there is.
Well, the other night at your house after swimming, it's easy to get carried away. Maybe it's just as well Kathy came in when she did.
You think so?
I don't want to hold you to anything. I know you must be lonely.
Yeah.
Hello, news desk. Hello. I have some information regarding a certain councillor by the name of James Hawkins who... Yes, that's right. I have it on good authority that Mr. Hawkins has been using his position as councillor to feather his own nest, as it were. Oh, well, yes. You just have to see the minutes of the last few council meetings and you'll see exactly what he's been up to. He has led me up the garden path. And I dare say I'm not the first either. He is a swindler and a liar, and I want the whole world to know about it.
I can't bear being so close to you.
I'm sorry.
No. No, don't go away.
Welcome to the Ritz.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Is it for me?
Yes, I've cooked us a meal.
Hope your stomach's made of steel. No, it's all right. I'll eat anything.
Oh, thanks.
See what I mean?
Oh, take no notice of them. I'm sure it'll be great.
It's no good creeping. We're not welcome here. All we'll get is a takeaway.
Oh.
Why, you going out on the bike?
Yeah, thought we'd go into Houghton, catch film.
Oh, don't rush back.
Don't worry, little sister, we won't. Just so long as you remember one thing.
What's that?
Jessica here might look just like a girl to you, only she's not.
Luke.
She's my sister, so make sure you treat her right.
Oh, come on.
See ya.
See ya.
Wish we didn't have to go back.
So do I.
It's like another world out here. Just the two of us.
That's why we have to go back. This isn't real, Chris. It's like a fairy tale. Out here we can kid ourselves that anything can happen. Back there's reality. Your wife. I feel so bad about Kathy.
Well, don't.
But she thinks I can be trusted. She thinks I'm helping you.
There's nothing between Kathy and me. Hasn't been for a long time.
She's devoted. Look at the way she's looked after you since the crash.
She's devoted, right enough. Devoted to her image. The noble wife staying with the crippled husband. She should be called Florence Nightingale, not Kathy Tate.
That's not fair, Chris.
Maybe it's not. But it's not easy for either of us. She does her duty, and I have to be grateful. How do you think that feels?
Well, it sounds terrible.
It wasn't the crash that broke up our marriage. In a way, it stuck it together. No. Our marriage was dead long before any of this happened to me.
How do you know?
She was seeing somebody else.
Oh, Chris.
So there's no need for you to feel guilty about this afternoon. Or any other time. We will keep seeing each other, won't we?
Hi. Come through.
Tap washer repairs, that's your service.
It's upstairs.
Where's Chris then?
Gone out, it seems.
Oh, so you're all on your own?
Yeah.
Look, I couldn't help overhearing what Frank and Kim said in the pub about, well, you know, things not being quite right. Is it all right me being here?
Why not? You've only come to mend the tap, haven't you?
Do you know how much the security firm are quoting to patrol the game farm?
It won't be cheap if you want 24-hour cover. Is it worth it, do you think?
It certainly is. Won't be outwitted by a decrepit old man.
Well, he can't be that decrepit if he's taking birds from under your nose. Perhaps it would be better to have him on your side instead of against you. Why don't you just give him a job?
I don't know how you can even think that. You must be losing your touch.
You're supposed to be taking over the business so he's not under stress, and then you go on at him like that.
Not your business, Zoe.
I'm concerned for you. So should you be.
I'm sorry, the losses at the game farm are getting me down.
She had to take on a lot of responsibility with me being ill.
What's the point of it all if you're growing apart?
We're not growing apart.
Aren't you? Ask Dad. If you ask me, you two have a lot of talking to do, and I'm getting out of your way so you can do it.
What do you mean, getting out of our way?
I'm going away for the weekend.
Who with?
A friend. And I hope I come back and find you two still friends.
Sorry about that. It's been a strain for all of us.
Yes.
I know I've been a bit of a burden.
No.
You thought you got Rambo. Instead, you got an old crook. But what I feel about us hasn't changed. Has it for you?
Of course not.
I know things are different now. I'm not quite the dynamic boss you once knew and admired.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Intimations of mortality. I don't know where that came from, something I learned at school, but I know what it means. It means I've had a warning, Kim. I won't last forever.
No point in brooding on it, though.
No point in not facing it, either. I'm older than you. Quite a bit older. When I was firing on all cylinders, it didn't seem to matter. I didn't notice. And I don't think you did, either. But now, it's different, isn't it? So, if you want to call off marrying me, you can. I won't blame you. If you want to call the whole thing off, you just have to say so.
Shall we go into the other room then?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, we'll be a lot more comfortable next door.
What about Luke?
Don't worry about him, he's well out of the way.
It just feels a bit awkward, you know.
He does know the facts of life, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And we don't want to waste our chance, do we?
No?
We have known each other for quite a while, haven't we?
Yes.
So what are we waiting for?
What's that?
I don't know.
Is it your dad?
Oh, no, he's got a key.
Well, what about Luke?
There's only one way to find out.
Evening.
What are you doing here?
I think I've left my scarf. Well, I'm sorry, love, I forgot you got somebody here.
Oh, he's just a friend.
Oh, well, if you're just a friend, you'll not mind me joining you, will you? Just while I have a bit on a warm.
Sarah?
You'll wake her.
Well, couldn't she go in her own room now?
Well, I'd rather she didn't.
That means we don't get any time together.
Well, there's lots to do.
It's not just that, is it? You don't seem to be happy anymore.
I'm not.
What? I thought you'd be glad to be home.
This isn't a home. It's a business. And not a very good one either.
How do you mean?
What kind of life is farming? It's nothing but work and worry. And look where it gets you. Look where the Glovers ended up.
Oh, they were different. They were tenants. We own this place.
Who's we? You and Joe, and he's off in Spain sunning himself, letting you carry him.
He broke his leg.
That was an excuse. And you know it was. He managed to escape. And I wish I could too.
Oh, don't say that. You're probably just depressed.
You're going to start saying it's my hormones next. Anything to avoid taking me seriously.
You can't be serious. This farm's my life.
But it isn't my life. And I don't want it to be. Can't we leave it, Jack?
What about Robert? What about Victoria? We've got to keep it going for them.
So they can get trapped too. Has it never occurred to you that they might not want it?
They will.
Has anybody ever asked them? Will they have a chance to say no? Will I have a chance to say no? Because I want to, I do. I'm sick of making a sacred cow of Emmerdale Farm. I want out. And I want to take the children with me.
Just look who that is.
Oh, how Jessica and Biff are getting on.
Not too well, I hope.
Oh, double standards again, is it? All right for you, but not Jess.
She's my little sister.
And I'm somebody's sister and all.
Yeah, I know, it's just... I know what Biff's like. He nearly got you into trouble, remember?
Yeah, I know. But it takes two. And that was before I knew you.
Yeah. It's none of my business.
Oh, is now we're going out together.
Yeah.
It was only the once.
Look, you don't have to tell me.
Oh, yeah, I do. I don't want you to think that
I don't.
anyone can make a mistake.
Yeah.
I won't make another one. I promise you.
No, you won't.
Here we go.
Look, Seth. The evening's getting on and...
We're going out.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'll look after the house for you.
Oh, my dad wouldn't like it.
You can get paid for house sitting. People go away these days, they get all the expenses in to keep an eye on things.
Yes, but we're not going away.
Just out.
And Biff could give you a lift home on his bike.
A motorbike? I haven't been on one of them for years.
Yeah, well, Biff could give you a lift and then you would have been.
I haven't got home to go to, have I? Still, I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, I don't mean to rush you. Oh, and look, don't forget your scarf.
Oh. And have a nice time.
What?
Wherever it is you're going. Oh. You know what you'll be doing out there, I wouldn't.
Yeah, bye, Seth. You...
I thought he'd never go.
Well, he has. So how about we pick up where we left off?
Come on! Come on! Yes! That'll teach you, McAllister. You murderer!